Good morning. I think it's still morning. Yeah, it's almost afternoon. Happy Monday. So I had to share this. Let me turn the music down. Okay, so I had to share this message because it kind of pisses me off, but I think it's an important message to share. So one of the babes in my current wellness community, she's just getting into working out for the first time. She wants to be healthier, happier, more mobile, just feel better overall in general. And so she's already somewhat thin, which I can relate to because when I started my journey, I was already pretty thin. I wasn't what you would consider obese. Hi, say hi if you're jumping on so I can see. So I wasn't super huge, and that's just the reality of my story because that's how my body was. I've always been kind of small, but I was unhappy and I wanted more and I just wanted to feel better, right? And working out is so much more than just physique. It's for your mind. It's for like being a better person. It's for focus. It's for mental clarity. It's for like so many different aspects than just physical. And the physical is like the bonus after, right? Because everything else is amazing. And then when you look good on top of it, it boosts, hi Anna, hi Allie, it boosts your self-confidence, right? So one of the girls in my wellness community posted today and said that, she was doing some of her first workouts and she made her first video and she was really proud of herself for being able to do that and, hi Kristen, to step out of her comfort, hi Ashley, step out of her comfort zone like that. So she posted her first video and she got some feedback and people were supportive and nice, and then she posted it another place because she was proud, and then people were shaming her and sending her messages saying she was selfish and silly for working out because she's already thin. And that just really pissed me off because I've been there. I've been that girl that wanted more and wanted to feel good and got shamed for wanting more, right? And let me just tell you, the type of people that have the time to shame you are not the people you should be listening to for sure. But I know it still hurts because, again, I've been there. I've gotten those messages where people tell me, I would kill for your before body. And it's just like, cool, right? Like, what do you say? Like, that's awesome, cool for you, but like, don't shame me for pushing forward and wanting more. It's so rude. And it pisses me off because the people that have the audacity to reach out and say things like this are the people that should be probably, pushing for more themselves, but they're too scared and they're too stuck in their own bullshit stories of why they can't achieve it and why they can't be happier, that they would rather, sink their claws into someone else and try to drag you down back to their level of comfort than watch you rise and do something that's good for yourself. And I'm not trying to be a dick, I'm just being honest because I've been there. The people that have told me to stop and have shamed me for working out for, when I first started almost 3 years ago, are the people that, were cool with staying where they were. And that's fine, stay where you are, but don't try to shame other people or drag other people down because you're unhappy. Because let me tell you, when someone has something negative to say about you, it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Because successful, happy people don't have time to tear other people down, right? So when someone has something negative to say about you, it has nothing to do with you and it has everything to do with that person. And if you can just put that perspective on and think, okay, that person that's shaming me for, doing something that's better for myself, like they don't know me, they don't know my heart, they don't even know what's going on. They're just choosing to look at my body and say she's thin, she shouldn't be working out. Like, for one, that's bullshit because everybody should be doing some sort of physical fitness activity every single day because our body needs it. 100, keep it real, our body needs that no matter what it is. We need it, so everybody should be doing it no matter what size or shape you are. And when they say that to us, it has nothing to do with us. So I just want you guys to remember that. If anyone ever tries to, pull you down or whatever, like, it sucks and it doesn't feel good. But sometimes when you step aside from what's normal and what's normal, right? Like being lazy, sitting on the couch, doing shit like that, the majority things that people do, the things that, when you start doing hard shit and you start stepping aside you start shining, and it makes other people uncomfortable because they've got this bullshit story going in their head about why they can't do that. And then it reminds them that, hey, I'm not happy with where I am, but I'm not willing to do anything to change. And I don't like this girl reminding me of that every day. So I'm going to try to bring her back down to my level of misery. And you know what? All we can do is send love to those people. I'm not talking shit on those people because I was that person once. I was that person once that saw other people being super happy and successful, and it made me mad because I was so stuck in my own bullshit story of why I could never achieve anything or be successful or be happy until I changed my perspective, right? And I found coaching, I did personal development, and changed my life, because your thoughts are everything, you know? So I just want you guys to remember, people that are hurting hurt others. Hurting people hurt others, okay? And when someone has something negative to say about you, it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. That's super important. Write that down, because this won't be the first time that someone says it. And, you know, I mean, it wasn't the first time, and it's not going to be the last time, right? Like, I still get people telling me to eat a cheeseburger. It's like the dumbest thing ever, but you know what? Haters are going to hate. And when you're doing awesome things like this, you're bound to have people that are going to try to tear you down because they're uncomfortable with where they're at. And people don't like to be held responsible for their actions. People don't like to be held responsible for every single choice that they've ever made in their life that got them to here, right? But it's crazy because we can make new choices and we can change and we can go a complete different direction. It's just that we don't, right? And I don't know why. Maybe it's fear. Maybe you're still stuck in that bullshit story. But if you want change, one, you can have it, right? Anyone, I'm proof. I thought I couldn't have anymore. I thought I wasn't lucky. I thought I was going to work a dead-end job for the rest of my life. Here I am, right? So again, if anyone has, you know, if someone says something negative about you, has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, second point, send them love because they need it. People that hurt other people are hurting. Hurting people hurt people, okay? So send them love. Don't be rude, you know, send them love, whatever. But I love you guys, and I thought this was a really important message to share, and it got me fired up because, for one, I don't like when people are rude to my people, to my girls that are showing up every day, pushing hard, doing what's best for their body, and just being an overall better person. I don't like when people are mean to them, and I turn into, like, you know, mama bear, you know, like, I will whip some ass for you, right? This is what we do for our tribe, that we stand up for people, and we get it. So I've been there. It's not fun. It's not right. Bullying is real, especially online bullying. I used to get bullied a lot more in the beginning of my journey than I do now. Now I don't even read the messages if they come in their weird block and delete by. But I know a lot of the girls that are part of my tribe that are newer are new to this feeling, and it doesn't feel good. It still doesn't feel good for me. I've just learned how to be like, meh. But in the beginning, yeah, it was hurtful because, you know, you're showing up and you're doing something awesome for yourself, and someone has, you know, the or lack of balls, right? Because they're sitting behind a keyboard talking shit. Not cool. So whatever, that's real life, and it happens to all of us. It's happened to me since forever, and it's probably going to still continue to happen to me, but I can't control other people, and I can't control how negative people are to me. All I can control is how I think and feel and how I don't react to it, right? We don't have to react to it. Just because someone tries to knock us over or push us off or be rude to us, we don't have to give them the energy, because where focus goes, energy flows. So if we don't focus on that bullshit, we don't get any more of it. Like, bye, right? So The Secret's an amazing book for that if you want to focus on how to channel energy and just turn away from the things in life that you don't like, right? And that is haters. But again, send them love, because when anyone attacks you, for one, it means you're doing shit right. You're creating ripples in society in a freaking monotonous grind of norm, right? So good for you. You're doing something different. You're standing out, which is amazing. And keep on inspiring people, because even though you get a hater and someone sends you a message and it's really negative, you have to think that there's like 100 probably more people that are too shy enough to send you a positive message, that are actually counting on you to show up, that are actually inspired by you and motivated by you. So we have to think of those people, right? Because I was that person too. I followed people and I didn't necessarily reach out and be like, you inspire me, right? Because I was shy. So just think about that. For like one hater message, you probably have 100 freaking likers, right? All right, so I love you guys, and I wanted to share that before I did my workout, but now it's time to do doubles, which is going to be amazing, because everyone in my group is just seriously kicking ass already this morning, and I'm late, but I'm here. Progress, not perfection, right? Mwah. Happy Monday. If you got anything from this video, or you can relate, comment below, you know, because bullying is real, body shaming is real, and we're better than that, right? We don't have to acknowledge that. We can just send those haters love, because that's what they need, and that's what type of people we are. We're bigger than that. We don't pick fights with them, and we don't belittle them, and we don't take it personally, because when someone has something negative to say about us, it has nothing to do with us and everything to do with them. Mwah!